Welcome to the JRC. Cody Jansen with you on 12-ounce sports Tuesday night in the RMLL. The Fort Saskatchewan Rebels hosting the Edmonton Warriors. These two northern rivals going to go at it here on a weekday at the JRC. You know, anytime the Warriors are in town, it's going to be the battle. Best of three North finals last year. Fort Saskatchewan able to get over that hump and get past the Warriors in 2 games. And you know, it's always a physical one, including preseason between these two teams. Things did get a little bit heated earlier on. That's preseason. Different rosters now, and it's going to be a good one. You got the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels, who are 3-2 on this season, with a win would put them in a tie for top spot in the North with St. Albert. And for the Warriors, they're coming off of 3 losses in Saskatoon. The SWAT got the better of them. And they're going to need a big performance tonight. You don't want to grab that 6th loss early. Really going to put you behind the 8 ball. Taking a look at how these two teams stack up for the Rebels. You know who their offense is going through. It's Marcus Fouillard, 10 goals, 14 assists for him, 24 points on this season. A couple other guys with some big performances. Ethan Wong, you know he's going to be a playmaker. He's setting him up. 8 assists for him, 12 points on this season. Same with Jordan Dewart. You know what? The captain's taken a pretty big offensive role this year. Stepped in nicely. 12 points for him. 3 of those coming in the goal column. Eric George, the rookie, 7 goals for him. Then Ethan Yang. You know what? 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. I think once he starts shooting the ball a little bit more, you're going to see those numbers really spike. He's got a cannon if he's going to let that one go. For the Warriors, you know what? Their offense is a one-man crew. Joseph Royer, the assistant captain, 21 goals, 7 assists for him this season. His 28 points puts him 3rd in the North, only behind Brock McIntyre and Matthew Gauthier of the St. Albert Crude. Fouillard is 4th in scoring. Moving it down a little bit further, Ethan Wong at 9th, Jordan Dewart in 10th. Expect the goaltender battle this evening to be between Jackson Freeman and Trace Stewart, the local kid from Fort Saskatchewan, the 17-year-old, getting his opportunity at the JRC. He's a big kid, too. Staying at 6'6", massive goaltender. Trying to inch the Warriors back to 500. They still got a ways to go. Taking a look at that standings in the North Division, St. Albert 4-3 for 8 points. Fort Saskatchewan's 3-2. They've scored 44 goals, so you know they can put the ball in the back of the net, but they've also allowed 40. It's tough to win games when you're allowing 9-10 goals. Fort Saskatchewan's found out the tough way early in the year, but they've won 3 straight, and they're looking to make it 4. National anthems are up next. That's Rebels Warriors right here on 12-ounce sports. It's rivalry night in the JRC on a Tuesday night in Fort Saskatchewan. The Rebels hosting their Rebels from the North. The Warriors, 2-5 on this season, looking for that third win. Fort Saskatchewan looking for their fourth straight win. Thanks for tuning along. Cody Jensen on the call. 12-ounce sports. If you're listening on the radio app, well, you got Fort Saskatchewan going right to left. Their home blacks, red numbers, red logo. Edmonton Warriors are going left to right. Road whites, white shoulders, black trim. Starting lineups, Jackson Freeman's between the pipes. Ethan Eggs on offense. Same with Ethan Wong. Noah Flink on the faceoff. Spencer Mild and Tyler Cole. One of the best players these past few games for Fort Saskatchewan is on the D zone. And off that draw, here goes Egg. Right towards the goal. Tries to tuck that one over. Trey Stewart. And he runs into him too and gives him a nice little smack. Welcome to the game. Egg on a breakaway. Warriors offense will get a set up first. Levi Evans leads it on that left side. Joseph Royer, 21 goals on this season for him. Royer towards the goal. Fake shot behind the back pass is going to go wide and bounce. Freeman's got to hop back there. He'll pick up the loose ball. Sending Cole down the right side. Let's Marcus Fouillard hop on the floor. 24 points for him. That's good for fourth in the North Division. Fouillard out in front. Wilson all alone. He takes a high whack. Gotta find that loose ball now. It's rolling around. Eric George is there to scoop it up with his right hand. George up top. Dewart, long shot goes wide of the goal, bouncing around. Loose ball push called against the Edmonton Warriors. And it's gonna be a fresh 30 for the Rebels to work with. Hard pick by McCallion. We'll leave a little bit of space. Wilson's up there as well. Fouillard over McCallion. Give and go back up to him. Now he's going to cut to the middle. Looks to shoot and scores. Josh McCallion's got the Rebels on the board first. And it's 1-0. What a rip by the rookie. Josh McCallion finds the back of the net. Beats Trey Stewart low glove side. And it's 1-0 Fort Saskatchewan early. 1:03 into this one. In a season where the Rebels have got up to some pretty hot first periods. Shouldn't feel like anything new, but on this weeknight, that's a big one against their rivals in the north. Royers on that left side. Warriors back on offense. Dewart and Wilson pick up assists on McCallion's goal. And the Rebels played a little bit of defense down low. It's Peterson boxing out his man. They got 4 on the shot clock. Out in front's a chance, and Coleman Carey stopped. Carey yet to score this season. Has a good chance on Freeman, but he denies him for his first save of the evening. Spencer Milne leaves it for Fouillard. Still wearing those black leggings. Switched it up after those first 2 losses. Marlowe's out in front, bobbles the ball. He takes a big whack. Anton Cleroux lifts it out of the zone. The 17-year-old plays it up on that left side. Noah Chappelle. Wood looks to cut in front, runs into some tough defense of Caden Collum. Up top is Royer. Right side swings it around. Low shot by Shellington. The captain bounces over the goal. That's going to go all the way back into Warriors territory with 5 seconds. Stewart most likely just going to dump this one the length of the floor. Kind of a weak dump there, picked up by Collum. Easy possession and transition. Rebels offense hops out. Wong's up top. Dewart follows Yang out in front. McCallion again. That's George, pardon me, and George finds the back of the net. It's 2-0 for the Rebels. The 2 rookies, first round picks, get the Rebels on the board early, and it's 2-0. Eric George finds himself with a little bit of room in front of that net and is able to tuck it past Stewart exactly where McCallion was as well. And that leads double 2-0 with 17:09 left to go in the first period. George has his 8th of the season. Wanganame pick up assists. Warriors are back on offense. Royer out in front, has a couple of men there. I'm going to say or stepped in the crease. Freeman's got to move it up for Milne. And now Milne with McCallion in transition. Catches that low pass. Tries the same shot. He almost had Stewart beat. He got just enough of it with his glove. Now in transition goes Bullreese. Blair Bullreese getting towards goal. Low shot on Freeman goes wide. The Fort Saskatchewan Midget AAA Ranger Bullreese trying to make an impact here at his hockey home barn, the JRC. Ang leaves it for Fouillard. Right side, he's going to work it down the half wall. Fouillard taking a couple of whacks from Bullreese now. Up top is George. Works it down low. Ang's got the rebound. Tries to tug it stick side on Stewart. He makes that save, but Ang's got the rebound. Ang up top. Pass for Wilson. Goes wide, and he's got to hustle back. Max Benham all over him for that loose ball. And Ang's going to pick it up. 16 on the shot clock. Bottom right side, Fouillard cutting toward the goal. Tries a low shot. Scores! Marcus Fouillard sneaks that one through Stewart. And 3 different goal scorers have the Rebels up 3-0. Stewart made that first save. Just had enough momentum and spin to roll behind him. And 4 minutes into this one, Fort Saskatchewan's up 3-0.